Hey guys, so this morning I wanted to talk about a life philosophy that I've been reminded of through the content I'm reading right now. So, currently listening to an audiobook by Mel Robbins. I believe it is called Take Control of Your Life. Also, reading Tony Robbins' Awaken the Giant Within. And both of these books have reminded me of something I've known but needed the reminder, which is life is about progress. Another way to say that is it's about growth, and that we feel fulfilled by moving towards something, by learning something, by growing towards something. Often, and Mel Robbins talks about this in her book, and I do this too, which is this why it's very top of mind, is that we focus too much on the outcome, on the destination, on the big dream, on even the medium sized dream if we're not good at being big dreamers. Yet we get too caught up in that dream, and there's a lot of fear because we don't know how we're going to get from where we are to where we want to be. There's all these things in between that we worry about, when in reality, all we need to focus on is what is the tiniest itty bitty step you can take today that will move you closer to that goal or that dream. Because really, it always comes down to action. Action is the only thing we have. Something I say often because I'm someone who digests a lot of content, whether it's podcasts, audiobooks, books, is, and I learned this from Tony Robbins, is knowledge is only potential power. We can learn all of this stuff, but it's meaningless unless we actually start applying it. Because action is actually what takes us in a direction. Action is movement. Action is taking small steps towards whatever it is that we want. And I think there's a misconception that it's these giant leaps and bounds that are going to get us to where we want to be, when in reality, it's actually the little things. It is the details. It is the small steps towards that goal. And so, something I'm really thinking about in terms of the things I want to accomplish, and reminding myself to focus on what can I do today? What's a small step that'll move me towards? Because what's amazing is I've had enough life experience, 29 years, to be able to see small decisions that were thousands of small steps over years. And you end up in this place where you don't even recognize where you are or recognize who you've become in the best sense. That, what time are we at? 3 minutes. Okay. That all those small steps compounded got you to this place that you could have never imagined. One example, and again, in these first videos, there's probably going to be so many questions, which is understandable. But one example is when I was 21, almost 22, I just made this decision to switch to a paleo primal diet. It just made a lot of sense. I literally watched like 2 videos and decided on the spot that I was going to try this thing out. That decision, and then all of the decisions after, has led me to this place where now, today, 7, 8 years later, health is the thing I feel most success in, the most accomplished. My health and my knowledge around health, I feel like in my life is my strongest pillar. It's often what is carrying me when my other pillars, relationships and wealth, are struggling. Health is the thing I can always lean on, and it's the thing I can always come back to, that is raising the others. So even though they're not where I want them to be, the success of my health holds those, and I leverage that success a lot. I'm often thinking, as I'm navigating improving my relationships and improving my wealth or my finances, I'm drawing on a lot of the successes from my health, because it's the same journey as I was at this place where I was started with nothing per se, no money in the bank. I wasn't particularly healthy. I had no, knowledge or insights into really health and wellness. And over a 7 to 8 year journey, I've cultivated a lot of learning and reminding myself, it's in these other areas that I'm working on, is taking the small steps and not getting too caught up in the big thing, knowing and trusting that in a decade from now, through intention, through action, and in moving towards what my dreams are and where I want to be, small steps combined over 10 years, I know I'll be somewhere I can't even imagine today, because even my reference point is based on my values and everything I understand now. And so 10 years of actions and knowledge, it'll just be beyond my wildest imagination. And so this philosophy to just always be able to take the big things and turn them into just a small thing you can do today, and really take those actions, because that's how you're going to get anything you want. Anything, all of your dreams are going to be accomplished today. And today meaning, what's the one step you can take today that'll get you closer to that goal? Because then you're going to do the same thing tomorrow and the day after and the day after. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.